The news is quite disturbing that former Prime Minister Mia Mohammad Nawaz Sharif's health has deteriorated to the extent that he had to be pulled out of the custody where he was of NAB and put in the hospital and had to be examined. Apparently his platelets had dropped. Multiple speculation in media suggested that perhaps he had dengue. Apparently that was also cleared out. Others suggested that for a whole host of medicinal reasons, his platelets had declined. But the bottom line is that his health has deteriorated. Similar news had been circulating about the health of Zardari, ex-president of Pakistan and also the co-chairperson of Pakistan People's Party. The party has been vehemently speaking about the inadequacy of the medical facilities at the place where he's kept, and apparently he's not in a great state of health. We also have at the same time news spreading that Maulana Fazlur Rahman, the head of JUI, who is leading the protest march against the government along with People's Party, PMLN, Awami National Party, Pakhtunkhwa Milli Awami Party and a couple of others, may also be arrested. We are hearing and also observing trenchant plans being made to somehow secure Islamabad. So you would have the possibility of KP being completely cut off from Punjab at the famous Atak Bridge. All traffic will be suspended, containers will be lodged there. You would also have the possibility of Punjab being cut off from Islamabad, and on both motorway and GT road from either side of Islamabad, you would have heavy blockades being put up by the administration. This is going to be apart from the administrative measures that will be taken inside Islamabad. Pretty much all the major arteries of the city will be choked and controlled. You will have paramilitary troops being deployed. We are also hearing, and it's a very strange news, that Islamabad administration is seriously thinking of digging up trenches around the city in order to make sure that the protesters do not come in trucks in droves and play havoc here. Other districts will also have similar administrative measures. The news out of Pakistan altogether does not look to be a really good one. If you're talking about Pakistan's image, if you're talking about the idea that country is stable and politically is going in a particular positive direction, these preparations to block protests and the way opposition leaders are being handled with regard to their health do not come together as a great marketing device for the country. And this is the least of the issues. The other issue is that things may spin out of control. Already Sheikh Rashid, the sitting railway minister, in one of the interviews has suggested that if the protests were to become successful, this country might undergo another phase of martial law. He had his own way of putting the message across, but the message was very clear. He was suggesting that those forces that are basically staying out will be coming in, and the cases that have been lingering on will be decided in the blink of an eye, suggesting thereby that the country's entire system will be toppled. So a country which is openly discussing the possibility of martial law, whose capital is being geared towards becoming a fortress all over again, and whose major provinces are being cut off from the capital city in order to block a protest, and whose political leaders are suffering indignities and severe health problems inside jails, does not create a very positive picture to the world.